Hello, I'm Kads, and welcome to my second upload for the day. Earlier this week, I did a free-to-play review of the Anniversary Path, and I mentioned in that video, you can go check it out if you want to, but I mentioned that in that video that I was going to decide what to do relative to the Soulstone element versus the champion training, and after some thoughts, I looked into the numbers and I figured it would probably be worthwhile to pull some Soulstones. We're going to do 100 mortals for today, but essentially I did everything I wanted to do up until the legendary tome, and then we can do 100 mortals, which is 100 per summon. We can check that here behind my head. 100 per mortal. We're doing 100 summons is 10,000 points. So I did the rest of this path with champion training as I planned to do, and then we'll finish it off here with the 100 mortals, and pretty accurately, I must say, like three excess there is pretty darn good. But anyways, the reason I came to this conclusion was, of course, because there are the boosted rates here in the portal on 5-star and 6-star perfect souls, but more importantly because it's 5-star and 6-star. The previous iterations of boosted rates have just been 6-star perfect souls, so combining both of them made it a lot more enticing. And you can see also that I basically have 200 mortal soulstones, so I'm sitting on probably more than I should be, and it's a lot of factors. We can mention them all, but if you look at the Mystic Market here, you can see here that I'm at 272 on the Super Essence, which means that I'm 28 away from being able to buy a 6-star soul for someone, who would of course be Rotos on my account. I'd love to get him to 6-star, get that extra speed going, and so I figured now is a great time to be pulling some Mortal Soulstone just to see what can happen. It might get me closer to that 300. I am sitting on enough coins here in order to convert 20 if need be, so if I can get 8 essence worth of coins or whatever, then it would be a very successful day. And then I can guarantee that whenever Rotos comes into the Soul Merchant next, I will be able to have him 6-star, the first 6-star awakened champion that I will have purchased with the essence slowly but surely over time. Let's also quickly check on the wish list so you can see where I'm focusing my efforts. Herndig has always been there. I'd like to get a higher tier of Crushing Rend on him, ideally 6-star, but let's not get too greedy. I do want a quick Necmothar soul for my second Necmo. I do have 2 of them. One of them is awakened, the other one's not. And unfortunately, because you have one awakened, you're going to get split souls for that one instead of a perfect soul starting off with the first one, because I'd love just a 1-star on the second one. But hopefully we can hit that one, get a 1-star, and then I can swap him out for something else. And then Tomb Lord in there, because he is part of my Fire Knight team on hard mode stage 6, but I'd like a higher level of Phantom Touch for him just to increase the chance of it happening. For the epics, I'd love to get a 6-star, 5-star Whisper. I'm willing to buy her souls up to 4-star just to get the crit damage, but beyond that I probably wouldn't put her on the wish list just to get 5 or 6 from a 4. 12th the Maimed, which might be a shock to a lot of people, but he does have the same A1 as Gnarlhorn where he cannot crit, and so I would like to have a relatively high blessing tier on him just for the Phantom Shogun's Grove. And the nerf is live to their stats, so I'm very keen to see what the new accuracy resistance requirements are for that, so I can rework the team that I have in mind. And then Fenax, one of the champions I want to fully empower the most as an epic, and so I'd love to get a high tier of Crushing Rend for him as well. For the rares, not much has changed there. Coldheart, of course, would be great for Phantom Shogun's Grove as well. Judge, Doom to Our Heart Secret Rooms, and then Hellborn Sprite just to keep her alive versus Amius. And then one quick note before we get into the summons, I did update my Soulstone summoning tab in the spreadsheet, which will be linked in the description box down below if you want to check it out. And so we now have 2 filters here, or 2 switches we can call them, for the 2Xs on 6-star and 5-star perfect souls. So we can turn both of these off and we can go back to the normal base rates, and if we turn them both on, we can have what is currently live in the game. And then obviously these are independent, so if there's only a 2x on 5-star, then you can have that on. If there's only a 2x on 6-star, you can have those on. So they're independent toggle switches that can work, and they work together obviously. So we just updated the rank outputs there to account for both possibilities, or I guess more accurately any combination of these events. But nonetheless, that's a pretty cool update for the spreadsheet. Link in the description box down below if you want to check it out. I don't know if the toggles will work if you're just looking at the read-only copy, but if you do save an updated copy for yourself, you should be able to toggle these switches as need be for yourself. And of course, having those bonuses active would only affect things if there was a Soulstone chase. This is a Soulstone rush, so it doesn't really matter for this particular event. But if they do a future event on a soul chase where there are both of these bonuses live, then we can take a deeper look at what these numbers will mean in that context. All right, let's get to the summons. We've got the space and we got some cash, and hopefully we get some pretty decent luck. Again, there is a boosted rates on the 5-star and the 6-star from the mortals. It's not great. It's only a handful of percentage points of that happening, but you never know. We'll see what we can get here. We're going to do 100 summons. We're going to do 3 sets of 30, then 1 set of 10, just because that's how much space that I do have. So, okay, right out of the gate, we get a 3-star Nekomothar. All right, we'll take it. So there we go. I can, let me honestly go fix the wish list real quick. But right out of the gate, we got that. Wish list does work, confirmed. Another legendary here, Glacade, I think, one of the new, the Meltwater, something like that, Marsh Water, something like, whatever. But yeah, one of the newer legendaries. Obviously, I do not have him. So if anyone was curious, I did awaken Nekomothar 2 here. You can see number 2. I do like to mark them in that way. And we did get Cruelty on him because he will be very, very useful in my up and coming, still in development, Hydra Hard team, my new Hydra Hard team. So pretty nice to have a tier 3 of Cruelty, which does mean we get the higher cap, I think, for the stacking of decreasing of the defense. So pretty good. Going to be great for Hydra. So let's jump back into the Altar of Souls and continue on with the other set of the first 30 bomb here. So that was interesting, must say. Wish list, we hit Cold Heart there. That's pretty nice. Although a 1-star I already have. Nethril, we do not have. Bunch of 1-stars. I have like a 6-star Aothar, so that's not very helpful at all to get a 2-star. And then a 3-star Aox. I think that is an upgrade for him, but I currently don't. I have him built for potential in the Cursed City, but I haven't actually maxed him out to 6-star. I guess 6-star rare, that's gonna be nice for the coins turning into essence. I don't plan to use anointed at all. And oh, actually, I think I forgot to change the legendary wish list. I did. Okay, let's remove Nekomothar. I think I've thought about putting White King Narses in there, but he's already at 3-star, and I'm just waiting for the 4-star soul from the market. So, and again, I don't really expect to go from like 4 to 5 or 6. Just seems like a really unlikely scenario. So I'm really looking for like 1 to 3 if I'm trying to get it from these soul stones here. But yeah, we're gonna actually put his partner in there, White Queen and Cora, and see if we can get some cool souls for her. So thankfully we didn't pull another Nekmo soul. That would have been unfortunate because we just don't really need it. Unless it was higher, then I could upgrade Nekmo 1, who I think is at 1-star still. 4-star Reliquary Tender, I think that's the same as where she is. So let's go make some space real quick and get back into the summons. All right, space has been made. Let's get into the second set of 30. Honestly, this has been a pretty good session so far, not gonna lie. Hitting the Nekomothar right out of the gate is not the end of the world. Let's see. Hit wish list on Judge. I think he's already at 3-star, so that's not an upgrade. I already have a 2-star for my Nishak Vermin Lord, so that is not an upgrade either. 3-star Wearing on the Silken might be an upgrade. Bunch of rares we don't really care about. Next 10 pop here is going to be Epics Rares Legendary Kreela. Do not have her, so that will be added to the vault of the don't haves. 2-star Whisper, not quite. I have her at 3-stars, so that's not an upgrade, so that will be sold as well. 3-star Judge, again, I think that's where exactly he is. I think there was like a 5-star Rare Soul there as well, which is going to be good for the coins and thus the essence. 1-star Padraig, don't have him. 1-star Stultus, I have him at 2-star already, so that's not an upgrade. I think I already have a higher tier for Ostrox Bagosh there. So yeah, not much to say from this 10 pop. All right, we made a little bit more space, so let's keep it going. We have 40 pulls to go. Honestly, the thing I'd want the most would be like an upgrade to Cold Heart. I think that would be the most useful in terms of the rares. 1-star Herndeg, we did hit the wish list once again, but once again, he's already at a higher, I think he's at 2-star, so 1-star is not gonna help us, so that will be sold. I went for the Wixwell Soul in the path for 3-stars, and so 2-stars is gonna be sold. Don't really need that one on him. 4-star Eviscerator. I've not actually finished building her, but she's one of the champions that I've always thought looked cool. And then I've also seen a couple of videos of what she can do. A decent amount of damage, nothing amazing, nothing crazy. But yeah, haven't finished her build, but I think 4-star is an upgrade for her. Another 6-star. We're getting a lot of high tier rare souls, and I guess not for the epics or the legendaries. 1-star Fanax, he has 2-stars, so that's not an upgrade there. And then 1-star Countess Lix. I believe I actually already have that, so that's not going to be an upgrade for her either. I think Fenshi and Tiragi also have higher than 2-star blessings on them, so not really that useful. 5-star Helior. Okay, he is built. He does have gear, and I think I've used him in the Cursed City once or twice, so that is an upgrade. We'll take it. Not the most useful legendary that I could have gotten, but nonetheless useful. Mordecai, I think, is a bit higher already, and then Vizier, do not have him. Real quick, I figured we could do this one together since it's pretty exciting because I don't have that many 5-star awakened legendaries on my account. So, Helior. Awesome. That's all. Actually, honestly, that's pretty good because he gets a lot of accuracy and resistance, and I do have him built in relatively high resist, so that's just even high resistance. I don't know what blessing I'd pick on him. He wasn't even awakened before, so he went from 0 to 5. That's pretty substantial. But yeah, I'll have to think on that. What's going to be useful? Oh, yeah, we haven't gotten a single mythical one. Yeah, anything for Galathyr would be nice because I don't have any souls for him, but I guess we only have one 10 pop, so let's get it out of the way here. But rip the band-aid off. I don't think we're going to get anything amazing. I think we kind of shot our shot thus far. 2-star Cold Heart, not a tier that's an upgrade. 3-star Skull Crown. I think that is better. I think she's at 2-star right now, so it's a little bit stronger. Shamrock, don't have. Black Knight, don't have, and I think that's a duplicate soul. And then 4-star Nia might be an upgrade for her. But yeah, that should be, like this one, we'll double check, but that should be 10,000 points. Yes, exactly. So we can go in here, collect our legendary tome, and then we'll save the rest of our soulstones for something else potentially useful in the future. All right, so that's going to do it for this impromptu soulstone summoning session. Honestly, I'm fairly satisfied. We didn't get like everything that would have been nice. Like again, even like a 1-star on Galathyr would have been nice. I didn't get a single mythical soul from 100 mortals, which is kind of surprising. Even like a 1-star, even for one I don't have. But we did get a net gain there of 5 of the super essence, so that does bring us closer. So we're at effectively 297. So I just need 3 essence from Iron Twins over the course of, maybe the next week or so. And then obviously Rose needs to pop into the shop and we can have our first 6-star fully awakened champion on the account. Don't have empowered legendaries yet, but at least we can have one that's fully awakened. And then of course it's worth noting that we did stack up a lot of additional Immortal Soul Essence. So I have the decision or have the flexibility in the future, if there's again this during a Soul Chase event, that we could buy potentially some Immortal Soul Stones to bolster the amount that I have. I think I have 10 at the moment. So we could do that, or if I really need one of the souls comes up that I'm looking for in the shop, we can also purchase that as well. So we'll kind of play that by ear, see what the future holds. But yeah, that is going to do it for today's video. We can end it by staring at the lovely 5-star Helior. Let me know in the comment section down below what blessing you guys would go on him. I pulled him out of the vault just for this, but like I said, I don't use him in any core team. Obviously, polymorph, right? But we're not going to do anything like that. I don't use him in the arena at all. I use him basically in the Curse City a little bit. He's not even booked, as you can see here. He's built for resistance and immunity. I think Nether Spider is probably where I was thinking of, or where I have been using him. So I don't think there's anything super useful and blessing wise that he can do there, but nonetheless, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below what blessing you pick if you had a 5-star Helior of your own. And of course, feel free to let me know what you guys got from your summons if you did any summoning of your soulstones over the course of this anniversary path. As always, if you did enjoy this video, then be sure to hit that like button down below and feel free to subscribe to the channel for more content just like this one in the future. Thanks for watching and have a good one.